Welcome to the Funk Home. This is Christmas 2019, and for the first time I wanted to videotape our home at Christmas and show you all the things that I've made for the season. So as you come up to our front porch, this small Christmas tree here I actually repurposed. It was the top of an old pre-lit tree that just basically bit the dust, and so I took the top and pulled out all the lights and added my own lights. And then I made this wreath, adding balls and lights, and put a lantern in the middle and added the flowers and the decor at the top. I made this wreath for the front door using a $10 flocked wreath from Walmart. And then the snowman was $1 from the Dollar Tree. And then I added the ribbon. And these berries and balls came from an old wreath that had just gotten gross over the years that we had had. And so I pulled all the berries and the balls and the bells and just added them back on here. So this is a semi-repurposed wreath. The Noel sign is also repurposed. It was an old sign I had that said welcome, and it was black. So I cleaned it up and painted it red and added the white letters and the wreath to spell out Noel. And then this Christmas tree is just a tomato cage turned upside down with lights and balls. So we're going to go inside and see the first floor. Oh, and there's our kitty cat. That's Isabella. So as you come into the foyer, I have a small Christmas tree with candy canes, and we got this at Walmart, and I just really liked it because of the box that it came in. I just had to have it for that box. But I kept it simple, just added some candy canes. It's just a small flock tree. And then I made the snowball bucket. I painted snowballs, 25 cents on this bucket, and just added some snow and some white styrofoam glittery balls. And I'm going to turn the light so we can see the rest of our decorations. So in this corner, this was a welcome sign that I keep here all year long, but I wrapped it in the red and black buffalo check and added the ribbon and some decorations. And then I saw this idea on another video, making a naughty and nice sign. Of course, the nice has all of our family and our pets. The naughty are what we call Christmas villains. And a lot of the high school students that I teach did not know who most of these people were besides the Grinch and Scrooge. And then I made this sled here. The back of it is this really ugly painting from the Dollar Tree, but I turned it around, painted it as some decor, and then added the joy sign. The joy sign did come from the Dollar Tree also. And as you back up to our back door, looking at the top, this is a thankful sign we got a couple years ago from Helen. And then looking down into my poinsettia doormat. And then on the shelf over here is our nativity scene. And I just added the lights and some ribbon. And then you can look up the staircase. And I put all the stockings on the staircase this year instead of the fireplace. So we have a red one for each of the boys, but for me and Bert we have a green one with our initials on them. And this year I made the garland. I got $12, $13 garland from Walmart, and then just added picks and ribbons, some boxwood holly, all different types of berries, some more buffalo check ribbon, and just carried that theme all the way up to the top. And then looking over, the joy sign I got from Hobby Lobby maybe last year, but I added the berries to it to give it more red. This here is my favorite wall. And turn on some more light. So this hutch is from 1972. It was my parents'. It was that 1970s brown color, but I refinished it about almost a year ago and painted it gray. I repainted the black hardware, added the crystal hardware at the bottom, and painted the top. So I love this winter scene. I change out these plates for every season. And then I added Christmas pictures of the boys, Santa Claus pictures. We have Cameron. Turn this light off. We have Cameron and Taylor and Alex here. There's Daniel. And we have more Christmas pictures along the way. I painted the sign and stenciled it and added decor. So I was going for that barn red farm look, so I painted that color. It took me a long time to get that right shade of red. But again, it's a Dollar Tree sign, and I turned it over and painted the back. And the same thing I did this one, the Funk Farmhouse Bed and Breakfast. So I said earlier that when you have a house full of college kids coming and going and bringing girlfriends, you feel like a bed and breakfast. And then this pillow here, it's just a pillow I keep here all year long with a pineapple that says welcome, but I wrapped it in a plaid Christmas tablecloth to make it look Christmassy. So looking back into the foyer, pillows came from Hobby Lobby. I have one in each chair. And then I added Oh Holy Night, again came from Hobby Lobby. And it matches the one that's over here that stays all year long, Be Still and Know. And I absolutely love the barnwood that Bert and his nephew Tony put up for me almost 2 years ago. Did it for my birthday. And then this is our dining room tree with the buffalo check. There's both the black and the white and the red buffalo check. And I love my rooster at the top. And this one just keeps it farmhousey with the cotton. And then some silver galvanized pails. More cotton and burlap. And then I put together this centerpiece and made all of these jars. Oops, light went off on that one. They're all glittery, out of the glitter. And Bert just came in, but if I show you his on camera.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
You do know this is going to go on Facebook.
Ho, ho, ho.
So moving into the kitchen. I have a wine bottle with a Santa Claus. A friend of mine named Erin gave this to me a couple years ago. And looking up to the wreath, Santa Claus collection, and the snowman at the top that says there's no place like home. That came from the dollar store. So that same piece of wood is what I used to paint the back for the Funk Farmhouse. And I added red balls to our drink dispenser. And this is the mistletoe that my husband has yet to discover. That's been hanging there for a while.
What?
And this Merry Christmas sign is new this year into our coffee bar area. And I love this towel, mistletoe kisses and candy cane wishes. And And I can hear Bert getting into my decor of M&Ms. They're for decorations, but he continues to eat them. But at the top, I put some elf legs and candy cane. And as we come around the corner to my hot chocolate bar. So when the kids come over, they can make their hot chocolate. They've got marshmallows. I just added this sign that says marshmallows and cut out a Christmas card for a mason jar. So they got sprinkles, they got candy canes, and then just a reminder sign that there's whipped cream in the fridge if they want that on top. And of course there's spoons, and then some hazelnut cookies. And then this desk I got from a friend at church, and I painted it over the spring break. Made it blue, which doesn't really go with anything in the house, but I just thought it was a nice pop of color. And in this truck, I hid some Reese's candy, and you can see there's 3 left that Bert thought he'd just kind of leave behind, but he ate the rest. And this is a Christmas card that I got in a $3 frame from Walmart. And then this glass, I made this myself. These are 3 different things that I got at the Goodwill. So that is a candlestick that I super glued to a plate, and I just happened to find this sitting all by itself, just a little dome. And so I made that. And then I added the snow with the truck and the joy sign. Then a mason jar that I painted and added some berries and cotton. So as we turn to the kitchen table, again, I want it to have that cottagey, woodsy feel. So with the red, have little pine cones and holly, more cotton. I love cardinals at Christmas. My Meemaw used to love cardinals. So cardinals always make me think of her, especially at Christmas time. And then all of our doors downstairs are painted this charcoal gray. And then I have added either Bible verses or some type of saying. So I had this boxwood holly, and I just added Jesus is the reason for the season with a buffalo check and hung it from the door. This is actually just a closet door. So as you turn down our hallway into our bedroom, this is a wreath that I just added from a Walmart sign. And again, our laundry room is painted charcoal gray that says laundry. We didn't do anything in there for Christmas. It's the laundry room. And then coming into our bathroom, this is our half bath for our guest. Whoops, don't want to see me. I have my Christmas pajamas, but I have on no makeup. So up here on the shelf above the toilet, just more Christmas cardinals. I love cardinals at Christmas time. Then this box holly is something I keep up all year long, but I added the ribbon and the berries for Christmas time. And if you could just smell that, that smells so good. It smells like Christmas trees. And then this wreath stays up all year long. And I just change out the decor. It has the burlap to go with the farmhouse all year long. Then I just change out the decor, so I added berries and the Noel sign for Christmas. Coming back down our hallway into our kitchen. There goes my cat again. And as you turn the corner to come back into the den area, all of our pictures from the years, our wedding picture, and when we go to Gatlinburg. And this is eventually going to become a village area. Right now I just have a couple of things. Another nativity scene. Christmas pictures of the boys with Santa. There's me with Taylor and Alex and Cameron. And then another picture of Taylor and Alex. More Santas. I love my Santa, especially these old Santas. I think at Hobby Lobby he was called the Farmhouse Santa. And then I made this tier tray. Again, these are 2 white plates with a candlestick. That's a wooden candlestick. Got that probably at the Goodwill. I bought the plates at Walmart and added the bowl. So many things up here are so old. Another picture of Taylor and Alex, that little lip all poked up. He was not happy, bless his heart. I have so many things I've collected in the past 20 plus years, and every time Bert sees something, he's like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "I've had it." He's like, "I've never seen it." And this stays out all year long, but I just added some berries and cotton again. And my Christmas cow. And then this is our big new tree this year. And it's done all in red. Little Santa Clauses, berries. This was my Meemaw's. Again, it's a cardinal. This was from her Christmas tree, which I took after she passed away. I got it out of her collection. And this sleigh was my Meemaw's. And I keep thinking about wanting to paint it, but the fact that's the way she had it, I just can't paint it. So I'm just going to leave it like that for a while. Sometimes I'll set things in there, like maybe a poinsettia or a Christmas teddy bear. But right now it's just sitting there like that. Then I have 2 deer under my tree, just waiting for the presents. Then as you come in here to our couch, our sitting area, this was the couch that Bert just had to have when we moved here. Got my Christmas pillows, Farmhouse clock. And then I got that red and black blanket this year at Kohl's. I just love it. It's so soft. And this tray stays here all year long, and I just change it out for each season. I always keep my boxwood and my lamb's ear. And then I just change out the decor. This again was like another purchase from the Dollar Tree. I love finding things at the Dollar Tree. I just added some candy and some candles. A few little ornaments. This candlestick, again, was from the Goodwill. I painted it this moss green, distressed it to give it that rustic farmhouse look, and then I added the red and black buffalo check. After Christmas, I'll put back another wintry like ribbon. It's hard to keep Bert out of these. And then I also painted this side table. This was Bert's. I'm not too sure where he got it, but we had it in our closet forever, and I decided to paint it to match all the other stuff. The light gray with the dark gray top. And these are just bookends that turn on their side for Christmas. I'm added a Christmas tree. And some plates and some candles. Some of this stuff I've had so long I couldn't even tell you when I got it, where I got it. And this was our family picture last year, which we made a new one yesterday, so that one will get printed soon. And I love this pillow. I got this pillow at Walmart. I couldn't believe how cute it was. Walmart's had some cute stuff this year. I love the candy cane on the back. It just says, "Be merry." Several things over here I painted. I actually found this graphic here, "Silent Night, Oh Holy Night," on my computer. And I went to the print shop on my computer. I printed it out. And you can't really tell in the picture, but it's on some shiny, glossy gray paper. And then I just put it in this gray farmhouse frame. I've had this snowman forever, ever. And this tray, I believe I got this tray at the Goodwill. I can't tell you what color it was. It was like an ugly grayish blue, I think. So I painted that moss green I've been using, and I stenciled it. And down in there I stenciled "Merry Christmas." And I love this candle. We got this candle in Gatlinburg. We go to Gatlinburg every year. They have a Paula Deen store. And I know it's overpriced, but it's just something kind of neat getting something from her Paula Deen store. And this candle says, "Welcome home." My little snowman coasters. And I love this book. I've had this forever. This has all kinds of different ideas about things to do during Christmas to help you remember the joys and things you can do for others. And I love these little houses. I got these at Walmart this year. I got a barn and a church. And they just have little battery-operated candles in them. They're just really cute. Like I said, Walmart has some really good stuff this year. I was very impressed. My Noel pillow came from Hobby Lobby. And there's our kitty cat again, always looking out the window, watching the birds. And I guess the one thing I'm most proud of this year is the garland I made for our fireplace. That is 2 different garlands put together, layered in together. And again, just like our garland on our stairway, I added some boxwood. This right here is actually a Kuip bowl turned upside down with a napkin on it. And then I added another one of those boxwoods like you saw in the bathroom earlier, and added berries and a ribbon. But I love my garland this year. I kind of made it a cardinal theme also. You can see my cardinals there. Here's some cardinals. I love this. This came from the Cracker Barrel. We got this year. That was kind of like I wanted my whole house to be like this whole barn. I love that. And more cardinals. And there's another one of those houses that I got. And I added an ornament that said Merry Farmhouse Christmas. And another candlestick that I got from the Goodwill. I repainted, distressed it, added a cardinal. And then my cotton berries. Another lantern that I fixed up. This one has no batteries in it, so it's just not turned on right now. More cardinals. That firewood is just for looks. We don't actually use it. We don't use this fireplace. It just makes too much of a mess, and I don't want that in my house. So we just light candles in it instead. But I'm going to show you the fireplace outside that we do use. And Bert had to have his TV above the mantle, but I'd much rather have the mantle for pretty stuff, but let him have a couple of things his way. So let's walk out the side. I got these new this year too from Walmart. Again, cute stuff from Walmart, especially if you're in the farmhouse style. So let's walk out my back door. And you can see where I've got lights in the trees in the back. Kind of sloppy. This is our favorite spot. This is our outdoor patio. And this white tree was repurposed. It was a white tree we had up in our bedroom for a couple years. And it just bit the dust off. So I took the middle and the top part, because the lights were still good, and just put it into a black flower pot. Added some all red ornaments with poinsettias, some red ribbon. This table I did back during the summertime. Again, I think I got it from the Restore for like $5. Painted it, distressed it, and then I stenciled that where it says the drinks are cold and the friendship is free. It says, welcome to our patio. The drinks are cold and the friendship is free. That is somewhat free-handed. I learned a new technique on how to write on furniture, and I think it turned out really well. It took me a long time to write that. And this is the fireplace we actually use. So this one actually has the firewood, and it has the s'mores sticks. And you can tell this is one we actually use because it's got ashes in it. But Bert again had to have a TV. So this is one of our favorite places to sit outside. And then my little garden for the season, but it's pretty much dead now. This is where I do all my planting, my peppers and tomatoes and all my herbs. So I often call this my she shed because we put up the blinds on 2 sides to kind of give more privacy and helps to keep the sunlight out. It does have a fan up here, but it doesn't really keep us that cool, so we like having the blinds to take off some of the sun. So going back inside. And there's the kitty cat again, wanting to know what we're doing. So thank you for watching this. If you watched it all the way through, I will film the top floor, and then we'll be able to add that later.